What started as a small act of kindness has just turned into this viral social good initiative.
This is so cool. Los Angeles resident and True Classic CEO Ryan Bartlett tweeted this: "If any teachers out there need help fulfilling their Amazon wish list for their classes, tag them here and we'll help you out." Well, then the tweet quickly caught fire as teachers poured in with gratitude, seeing that their lists had been cleared. And Ryan Bartlett joins us live now with more on how he was able to do this and why he wanted to help.
Yay,
there
Ryan.
you are. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. So what prompted you to send your initial tweet?
I mean, we do a lot for charity, even locally in LA. And so, this got surfaced to me internally by the staff because they're trained to really find these opportunities where things are super timely and we just jump on them, whether it's, houses burning down and people needing clothing or tornadoes kind of ripping through cities. We're always kind of there to kind of take care of humans. We're a human first organization, both internally with our staff and externally. So we're always looking for opportunities to help out. And this one just came up completely organically. And I had no idea the supplies were that big of an issue. I think we all know that teachers are massively underpaid, but I don't think we realize that it's, in terms of essential products, they just don't have the money to put into it. So a lot of these teachers are Title I schools who don't get a ton of funding. And so, I'm out here just trying to fulfill as many wish lists as possible. But I'm just one guy. And, my assistant tries to help out, but it's been just crazy. It's taken over my life the last week.
Oh, yeah. And obviously, as you said, you have done other things like this before, and this one just has created this amazing opportunity for teachers. Can you share some of their personal stories, like some of the teachers that you've helped out and their reaction?
I mean, the reactions have been insane. I think that's what really is driving me, is just the amount of compassion and the graciousness. And, it's easy to be generous to such a beautiful group of selfless people. And I just, my kids are going back to school soon. I think everybody's are. And this is a very timely issue. So, I'm trying to basically just fund this privately and do as much as I can. But I would love for, people to get onto Twitter and search the hashtag Clear the List and get out there and support these teachers and pay off some of these wish lists. And you'd be surprised at how much they champion behind you. And they're just such an amazing group of people. I'm just happy to really be a part of it.
Yeah, what's the greatest lesson you've taken from this experience?
I think the greatest lesson has probably just been that, there are certain industries that just need our help. Ultimately, whether it's nurses, cops, firemen, teachers, there's certain industries that just need us to go above and beyond and over-index for them. And this is one of those issues and one of those groups of people that really need us to go to bat for them, because they shouldn't be spending their, small salary on supplies for their kids. I mean, we're not talking about decor, by the way. We're talking about pencils, papers, markers, dry erasers. A lot of these lists are just the essentials, which is really what shocked me and made me kind of spring into action. As business owners, we just kind of try to run out and tackle problems as they arise. And so I'm just not one to kind of wait around and wait for someone else to solve this. So it's just been amazing, the whole thing.
My mom was an English, Spanish teacher, and they all just dedicate their whole life. I mean, even when you say, oh, they're on summer break, they're never on summer break. They're planning for the next, lesson and school year. So I love you're doing this, and I hope more people help out.
Yeah, thanks for joining us this
Absolutely.
morning.